They had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And, Coach, you took the Magic to the 2009 NBA Finals. Give us an idea of the different kind of pressure that exists in the finals.
Well, I didn't really feel as much pressure, but at the end of...
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired deep.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. The Bulls shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. They've got Caris LeVert. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Tate in at the three. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Thursday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And that game against the Trailblazers, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Tate against Anderson. Chicago grabs the miss. LeVert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Drew. Back to LeVert. Here's Farrell. Portland with a rebound. Cook's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game. Doncic against Booker. And here's LeVert for 3. Portland with a rebound.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Nash. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds.
And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at the Trailblazers. They're currently in 4th place and trying their best to get a better seeding.
Checking out the Trailblazers, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations, but I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
Anderson gets the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's LeVert. Pass to Farrell. Rebounded by Cook. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. It's stolen. LeVert goes against Booker. Blocked.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Cook. And he dunks it down.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
To the inside. Nash. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. Another shot. Portland with a rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Nash passes to Anderson. Fades away. Again, the
Anderson.
Trailblazers good for 2.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Doncic. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by McCaw. McCaw's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Assist goes
This is
to
why you put the ball in his
Nash.
hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Tate. Down low. And Doncic hammers it home.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
To the middle. Here's Nash. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Inside. Tipped. And he gets it back.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to McCaw. Down low. And he goes strong.